Hello there everyone, welcome to another episode of this Malakai campaign. So overall there's a lot of enemies coming in, and that's a big problem right now because I kind of overextended there on the Astrogoth location. Now, do I want the less upkeep? Yes I do, So definitely there has to be some Skaven here. Yeah, there we go, Clan Rictus is there, and yeah, that's the army that I saw, but I can't go in and engage that's for sure. Because if this army, I can defeat it, but if this army gets defeated there, I have nothing. And I'm pretty sure that the enemy must have someone else. So I'm going to try to ambush them, at least to try to sue for peace here in the meantime. I don't know if it would be better to actually disband that location, you know, or to gift away that settlement. I don't know. And there's some issues coming in with the Demons of Chaos faction for sure. It's been a while since I saw any of their armies, so yeah. And we gotta go and take care of Wulfrik. Again. Because Wulfrik and Throg, I mean, I can finish up Throg for sure in a couple of turns, I would say, because likely they're gonna betray me. And what do I want to do with this guy? Yeah, I definitely want to move there, because if he moves down here to the Bay of Blades, I don't have any defense. I think either of my armies can defeat him, but this one is the unluckiest one. Yeah, let's get the boost income. I gotta get some more income coming in. And yes, I can upgrade all these buildings with income, but I rather have the new ones, because that gives me the most income there. I can also confederate Zufbar, but it's too far away. It would just give me more enemies other than, you know, proper good stuff. I could even maybe trade off the settlements there and, you know, just confederate them, but I don't think that's a good idea. And Thorgrim is good because he has 12 settlements, so it's not a bad ally to have later on, that's for sure. Let me see how much would they give me for the settlement. They don't even want it. Okay, yeah, that's typically what happens. So yeah, I would have to offer payment for that. Are you kidding me? Yeah, there's no way. I was just trying to see if this was real. Yeah, they actually don't want to take that anyways. That's how much they hate me. So if I finish overall the best idea, let me see if I can gift here. I can. For how much? Yeah, that's not enough actually. And I don't think I want to do that yet. I'll think about it. And Clan Rictus, yeah, I can't peace out with them by doing that. Yeah. Okay, then there's no point of that. There's no point. It's a good thing that Reichland is actually going really well. In terms of strength rank, it's Grimgor that I know of, and then Etain. So the High Elves, Tyrion. Okay. Grimgor only has one enemy? Oh, he's gonna go against me. Definitely he's gonna go against me. I cannot deal with that. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna try to ambush here, and then if I succeed, that's the best. Okay. The War Host of Zara. Okay, they will always be my enemy, so might as well just assist my ally. Yeah. But that's likely gonna get me in trouble. We'll see. So Reichland confederated with Ostland, that's nice. Reichland is much bigger now, that's cool. But I did lose the outpost. And yeah, I got declared by Grimgor. What did I tell you? So now on that Astrogoth location, it has become way worse for me. Way worse. There's already some Grimgor armies. I have to retreat. Ambush was unsuccessful. He's not moving in against me. I might as well just ditch the location here from the Blasted Expanse and just move heavily away. And Grimgor is actually having a wall, so yeah, definitely I gotta move as quick as possible to defend those other locations. Luckily with some garrison units I can deal with them, but I'm unsure. I might just lose. This might be a turning point over there on that location. Overall over here, is there any Demon of Chaos army? It doesn't seem like it. They must have a full stack somewhere or something like that. I didn't break them, that's for sure.
Time for a reckoning.
So. I don't see Wulfrik. I'm gonna move this guy. If he's ambushing me, I'm dead, but... I should have moved the hero. What did I do? Okay, if he ambushes Malakai, it's kind of fine. I think. And I think he just retreated. Did I? Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, he just retreated. And I think I can fight both of those armies. Yeah, in the settlement area. Yeah, I think so. Yep, I think so. Actually, not a lot of stuff. Some mobility, actually, some important stuff. And the settlement has only 8. Okay. There's a lot of stuff, but he won't be able to field all of that immediately. I can attack there. Yeah, let's move Malakai nearby. And let's see what I can do. Oh, that's a lot of mammoths, actually. But yeah, with all the gyrocopters and then the reinforcements arrive, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be an interesting battle. So, yeah, that's going to be a nice 2v2, actually. So that's speed, that's good for the hammers at least. Leadership, it's kind of useless on me. So this is a Slayer unit. I have to remember to switch all of those so that I can give those to the Slayers. So there's a ton of stuff here. The infantry is not a big problem. If I auto-resolve it, it's going to give me some casualties, which I really don't want. So yeah, let's fight it out. Also because it's an interesting battle. So I'm gonna try and move down here to this hill, basically so that I can have my catapults and later my cannons attacking, my gyrocopters will attack, and I do benefit from a little bit of a doodad there is over there after the trees. So I think these two areas, these two flanks will be very easy to defend because it's trees. So yeah, feeling great. Let's go use my gyrocopters. Mainly I'm gonna try and hit the as most targets as I can. I'm not focusing too much on completely destroying enemy targets. I'm just focusing on wearing them down as much as I can. You know, spending my bombs. Because later on, of course, there's going to be better options to use the bombs. But I don't want to have to be way too focused on micro. I want to be able to, you know, order my missiles around, order my units into place, into position. And don't have to think, oh, I still have to drop bombs, you know? So there we go. That's a massive bombing. That's good. That's good. It did about as much damage as I want from them. You know, it's about the whole infantry line completely crashed, you know, completely wrecked. So now the reinforcements arrive. There's a ton of units here, and I'm going to focus on the Marauder Horsemen. Mainly because other units, I'll have time to deal with them, but the Marauder Horsemen are going to reach my lines very soon. They're either going to attack my gyrocopters or my Slayers who don't have missile protection. So yeah, I'm going to have to do this. And yep, overall, that's a ton of enemy units. I'm starting to think if this was a good idea. But yeah, my reinforcements also arrived. Of course, I'm positioning them, so that's the cool part, you know. So as long as the cannons arrive just in time to start hitting enemy, you know, enemy large entities, I'm fine. You know, I'm doing like a zigzag line here with the hammers and the slayers in front, you know, and with the missile troops as well. Like this sort of scattered lines works really well. And then the cannons behind, you know, with the engineers, of course. I'll always use the engineers' accuracy ability, which is great for them. And it's time to use the best decoy in the game. Because this Thunder Barge alone is going to make the enemy have like 5-6 units of missiles just trying to take it out. And that's perfect for us, actually. That's perfect for what I want. My artillery is now starting to fire, which is great. And they do have scattered targets. It's not like they're sending everything at once, you know, so I get to pick. and, you know, attack with full force of my artillery lines against one target. I think they immediately started attacking. Automatically, they started on Wulfrik. I mean, look at how low he is already. I think he's never going to reach the lines, which is perfect. Exactly what I wanted there. I'm starting... Do I have anyone targeting him? I think I have. Well, but they're not yet attacking. Yeah, there we go. That flaming cannon, really well done. And yeah, look at this. There's like a second army, entire army down here on this side. So I have time to take care of some specific targets before these guys even arrive. And that's just the gyrocopters with the thunderbolt, you know? Yeah, Wulfrik is nearly dead. The other character is also dead. Look at that. Nice shot. So the enemy lord being wrecked, that just means a leadership debuff, that it's great. It's one less heavy unit to deal with. And now my artillery can just shift fire over here. I'm also using my iron drakes. Even though they're still firing a little bit, these guys are going to rot very soon. And he's sending in some dogs against slayers. Yeah, that's not going to cut it. I mean, look at those missile lines. That's a perfect location for me to defend, actually. I didn't even perceive it as such. So yeah, the spirit of Grumngi over there, that's excellent. Look at that. It just acted as a nice decoy. Look how much of the enemy force. It's almost halved. So I'll deal with one enemy infantry force and then with the other one. Starting to hit the feral mammoths, the giant, the trolls, anything that is large. That's what I prioritize with the cannons. Mostly because my infantry can deal with the enemy infantry. So yeah. Because they're so split up, this is going to be easy. And there we go, my Thunderers. Not Thunderers, Grudge Rakers are doing great damage against that. Blasting charge against the Ice Wolves, not the best way to deal with them, but they are not getting through these ROR units. And that's a massive battle already. Yeah, but look at that. Almost everything that arrives is halfway in health, which is great. All that I have to do is ensure that I don't have too much liability in terms of line of sight. So yeah, you can see sometimes it hits my troops, but not enough. They can handle. You know, I can handle a few shots in the back. That's for sure. Wow, that bombardment was crazy good by the iron breakers. Now I'm unleashing the Doom Seekers. Yeah, and I set up all the airships on the other side, on the other flank, because it's way easier for them to hit targets than you know, hitting targets while they are on the woods. It's not a good idea, and that's why I have some reserve units here for fighting in the woods. Enemy mammoths, yeah, as soon as they arrive, they just get a volley or two of the Grudge Rakers, and that's it. They're dead. And my hammers and slayers, they're doing so well against the infantry lines. Giant is likely going to get hit just by a ton of units, and that's it. And look at that, half of the troops are already fleeing, honestly. I think the giant and a couple of those trolls are all that is making him continue in this fight. So right now, this is a good moment to remind you. In any battles like this, all that I'm doing is actually checking at this point. My god, the giant. Poor dude. He took everything from my artillery. Look at that. He's like halfway through, that's for sure. That's half health done. Almost full health. That's a full volley, and that's a victory. So what I was going to say, it's a good idea when it reaches a point where you know you're going to win to just cut your losses. Just withdraw the troops that are weakest to ensure you don't take any losses to the enemy. This is great. It's also good that this guy keeps getting some ranks up. And not just Malakai, you know. It's also important that you do this kind of stuff. Army replenishment could be cool, but I really want the treasury because I'm suffering for gold right now. And I really want to go to the other side and have a secondary army.
Lord of Clan Borgrim.
Maybe I can capture this place and keep it? Or maybe I can capture it and trade it off. I still haven't traded the settlements for peace. I think that will be a good opportunity later on. Well, I'll have to consider it. Armor and physical resistance or casualty replenishment rate. So I do like the casualty replenishment rate, but it's something that we now can get. Previously, it would be much better to take it, but I can now get it with just a Slayer in this army, you know, and all with the Lord skills going into replenishment as well. So I think that's a better take for me. Yeah, the flash bomb, that's for sure. Triangulation, or do I want boost income? No, I want triangulation. And for you, hardened armor, I really want both so that I can choose sometimes, you know. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go hardened armor or cleanse corruption here. Or both. Do I want the damping? Yeah. I don't want to have to suffer from enemy casters. Actually, he hasn't been taking any, so... Okay. And, oh, I get to lose that. I think I'm going to fight this outside of... yeah, it's going to be a very easy one, so I'm just going to fight it out and show you the outcome. So, we got the place. I really don't know if that's a good way. Do they issue for peace? If they would go for peace, that would be perfect, but they didn't. Golden Order, Gelt. There we go. Let's get some gold from you. I don't even want the military for now. Oh, that's perfect, and I can trade with Carrick. Great. And even more gold. I got, what, 5,000 gold out of these trade deals? That was perfect. And even one more. There we go. 7,000. And always double check it again because, yeah, because you can get better deals sometimes after trading with someone, especially in Alliance. It reveals some part of the map. So it can reveal some part of the map, and that's why you get knowledge of some other factions and you get better deals, etc. So overall, on that front, I think it's perfect. I'll be able to deal with Throg or Wulfrik. Maybe I can push Wulfrik. I'll have to see the developments there. And on this front, that's the big problem. On the Ostrogoth front, I say Ostrogoth, you know, on the Badlands or the Chaos Dwarf lands. So this is the time that I want to reunite all of these guys and trade off the armies so that they better reflect what I want for them, you know? Because these are not the armies that I have considered still. Okay, so let's go for replenishment rate. Perfect. And then I want the Inquiring Mind. The less upkeep, it's really important, especially upkeep in the beginning. I want the mobility too. I kind of want everything at the same time, you know. Let's go more Cleanse Corruption. I really don't want any troubles with corruption while I'm attacking here. And I want to go for the Harden Armor or Sharpen Weapons. Let's go for the Sharpen Weapons. And you. For Malakai, do I want to go Tradition and Innovation? I think so. Yeah, because... Oh, I still had one there. That's cool. Because I'll want to have a couple of Thunder Barges later on when I have access to them. And then that's a big army. Then that's a cool army. Because imagine one Thunder Barge protecting the units of like the Doom Seekers, you know, at the front. It's just great. I really would like this, but do I want this now? Yeah, I think so. Casualty replenishment growth, that would be excellent. Upkeep would also be cool. Do I want more units? What do I want? It's always the decision. That one is great, but I mean, I like the buffs actually for the upkeep and such more. So I think I'm gonna go... Hold on. I still have a couple of stuff that I need to upgrade. Yeah, definitely. Definitely so. Do I want something here? Maybe I can get a garrison here? In time? I don't know. I think I can't. They're about to attack me. But maybe my presence will detract them from attacking, at least for those turns. And definitely I need that. I may get a couple more buildings for money. And now I don't have any more. I'm underdeveloping some places, but I don't really need too many. So the forge, what do I want? Do I want this? The bonus versus large? That'd be cool. I'm using a lot of artillery in my units. Or do I want the... That would be cool. The speed, charge speed. I already have that. The physical resistance could be cool. Yeah, that could be cool. Because if I get those 3 runes of sanctuary, that's like a couple of units of slayers that they are become almost like ethereal units, you know, with so much physical resist. I'm just checking if there's any better ones. The rune of seeking is really cool. But I don't see them missing out too many targets. Not the targets that I'm doing, you know. Character runes. Do I have anything interesting here? I keep forgetting the options that I have, sorry, because I play all campaigns most of the time. And then I keep coming back to this one to play it out. So I sometimes have to recheck, oh, what was I doing? Strider is really cool, but most of my units don't really get the issue with that. Yeah, the Master Rune is Spite, but that's 500, come on. I don't really need that. It's not like I'm using my characters on the front yet. The accuracy, this is cool to have on any, you know, engineer. That's always nice. But 200 Oath Gold, it's too much for that. The damage resistance, that's great, actually. It's a nice ward save to have. And of course the regeneration, but this is only for the hero or lord unit. So, yeah, the bombardment ability would be nice. And so the Horn of Ancestors actually, but that's 1,000 Oath Gold. It's not something that I want right now. I'm thinking more on that character rune, on that unit rune for the physical resistance as well, you know? And I think that's what I'm gonna get. Yeah, Unbreakable, that's not really the important part. I'm liking that. I'm liking this one. Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, that's 3 units augmented. It's always good. And the spell resistance, of course, it helps. But the main purpose I'm putting it through is the physical resistance. So let's see, who do I get those? I'm going to trade off something here. It's nice. Rune of Penetration, yeah. Slayer Ward is important, Guildmaster as well. Do I have something for corruption? Yeah, I don't need it as much now because I have some more skills with the heroes and everything like that, so that's cool. And do I have something to give you? Better ancillaries? No, not that I see anything. Yeah, and everything is actually given, so that's cool. So you're gonna get another one of those runes for what? Yeah, the standard of discipline. Who needs leadership? You know, not the dwarves, that's for sure. They already have enough. If they don't, it's a problem. And I can actually get that corruption. Yeah, that's perfect. I removed the Slayer one because I don't have any Slayer units there. And I think this guy can get that. And for now, everything is cool. Oh, this guy needs that for the Dragon Hide. And less corruption, Cooper Siege, Shipwright. Why do I need Shipwright? Get it out. Yeah, let's get the Rune of Sanctuary, Rune of Penetration. I don't think he has any artillery, but still. It's not like I have too much need of it. Oh yeah, it has one. That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so we're stabilizing. We're gonna get... Oh, Throg is gonna attack me, that's for sure. So what I want is to merge everyone, get the armies more in line with what I want for them. And that way I can start on the end game. Like, these armies will likely be very close to what I already want them for the end game. And then I'll get the deeps on my other capital. I'll defend against Grimgor. Yeah, it's starting to feel good. So I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye bye.